Welcome back, Leopard fans, to Inside the Huddle. I'm Mike Joseph for GoLeopards.com. The Leopards dropped their second in a row. Got to get back on track. Got to go back to the fundamentals, and a lot of times that starts up front with the defensive line. Let's take a look at some things Rick Lister, Marshalack, and some of these guys up front that are getting it done at the line of scrimmage. For a defensive lineman, there's a couple different alignments. Up front, head up on the center, you call that a zero technique or a shade to either side. If you go to the guard, a 1 technique is the inside alignment, head up 2, outside shade 3. If you see it down the line, a 4-eye, 4 head up, 5 to the outside, and on the tight end, a 7, 8, and a wide 9. So different alignments that Rick Lister and some of these guys up front can use. Up front, we want to talk about get off. A defensive lineman's best friend is the quickness off the ball and his ability to watch that snap count. When that ball's set in there, they don't want to pay any attention to the cadence or the inflection of the quarterback's voice. They want to watch the football and they want to drive up the field and into their gap. So get off is one of the most important things. Once they get into their man, they want to get lockout, what I call lockout. Control, elbows in, thumbs up, the basic position of the hands on the offensive lineman. They may be getting what we call a reach block. They may be getting what we call a drive block. They could be getting a cutoff block if the ball is headed in that backside direction. So a couple different blocks that they're going to have to handle. Again, elbows in, thumbs up, lock out. The last thing I talk about is separation. And for a defensive lineman to get off of that reach block and separate to the football, they have to do it violently. So once you get your man locked out, you want to ride him to the football, steer him, and then get rid of him violently and get to the football. You see Basile do that a lot on those stretch plays down the line. And then inside, Marshalack, Lister, some of these guys on the inside. If they get a pull block back across, they want to get in the hip pocket. So defensive linemen just don't bust up the field. Get off is very important. Lockout and extension, and that last thing, separation, makes Lister and the boys up front hard to deal with. This week, we're up at the Yale Bowl, 12 noon.